What a great atmosphere today. What a great atmosphere. I thought we had a great crowd. I thought our guys came and played with a purpose, got off to a great start. The energy in the building was really, really good, and we built a big lead. And as usual, they kind of let up, and kind of let Oral Roberts kind of get their heads back up, and made it, interesting ball game at halftime. But uh, we had a good talk at halftime about our defensive intensity, about our defensive energy, and guys came out the second half and then they really locked in and did an unbelievable job of really, really focusing on the defensive end. We was able to force some turnovers, got out in transition. Of course, Tony was unbelievable in the second half, hit some big shots. JJ hit big shots. Marquel was Marquel. And they played the way they should have played in the first half, and we probably would have had a bigger lead at halftime. But I'm proud of these guys. I'm proud of these guys and how they responded. Oral Roberts is a good team. I mean, they're last in the league, but they have enough talent to beat you. And I told our guys you can't play around with a team like that has that much talent because they're able to get their heads up and make some shots. So, but I'm proud of what they did in the second half. We hold a team to 19 points in the second half, and I mean they got some shots at the end of the game once we started subbing. But big time effort for our guys, and what a great atmosphere. And I'm just so proud that our plan and our vision has came true, and we thought this could happen here in Omaha and have a conference championship, and now we got to take it to Sioux Falls and kind of do the same thing. So, good day, really good day.
Yeah, Coach. First off, congratulations. I mean,
Thank you,
it's
thank you.
historic season already. But you talked about Tony and how it's not even his senior night, but he decides to do what he does best, and that's shoot the ball. Is there anything specific you were seeing from him out there tonight? Maybe it was a game plan idea.
No, he hit the first one in the first half and hit the second one. Then we ran a play for him to get him the third one off of a couple of staggered screens. But he had it going. You can see when the ball come off his hands. Like he had it going today. And normally when he has that, like he's got free reign to shoot it. He took a couple from deep as you saw. But uh, our goal is to shoot between 20 and 33s, and we got up 33 today and it made 12. He was a big part of that. He's a good shooter.
The media kind of shared the moment with JJ and Markel in particular. He said those your D1 guys
Mm-hmm.
when they checked out for the final time.
Yeah. No, I just told how much I love them, and I just thank them for staying around and believing in everything that we was doing. Because there was a lot of ugly days, a lot of ugly months, a lot of work that went into getting to this point. And as you guys know, in this day and age, kids don't stay around for the hard stuff. They leave. They leave, and those four guys, I call my day one guys, they stayed around. They stayed around and bought in and loved the work and loved the process and they just fell in love with everything that we was doing. And they didn't know if it was going to love them back, but it did. They ended up loving them back.
Coach, I know you talked about the intensity at halftime. Were there any specific defensive adjustments or little tweaks you guys made between that first half and that second half?
Yeah, first half we was kind of trapping the ball screens with McBride, and he was able to get out of the trap and get the ball moving. And they hurt us a couple of times with some open threes because we couldn't rotate back. So the second half we pulled it off and just kind of guarded them straight up. Then we told our guards on every ball screen, make sure you're getting back in front of the ball because the big defender couldn't stay as long as we wanted him to stay. So they did a great job of handling their ball screen situation, kind of neutralized McBride because he's a guy that's capable of getting 40 points. And they did a great job. I mean, unbelievable in the second half. To hold any team to 19 points in the half is unbelievable.
You talked about the 16-0 run that you had there in the second half. I mean, Tony goes and scores 11 straight points. What did you see during that run? Because you guys are you have long stretches all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But specifically this run, not only did you have the fans behind you, but then your team just seemed to play with a little extra passion. What did you see?
And that was it. I think we just turned up our defensive intensity. That was the key. And we forced some turnovers in the second half. I mean, they turned the ball over, I think, 2 times in a row, and we got out in transition. JJ got a layup. Tony hit a couple threes, and then the crowd got into it. And then guys started feeding off that emotion, that energy, and, you kind of control the game after that. I mean, and we know this is a team that hadn't won a road game, and we need to jump on them and stay on them. And what a big time! I mean, that was a big time second half. Man, that run was unbelievable. It was fun. That was a fun run.
Coach is an alum. I know all championships are great. What does this mean for you at the school you attended to be back here and to bring the first Division I title for men's basketball? What does that mean for you?
It means a lot because I think, I tell people this all the time. This is where I started, and this made me who I am today. Being a student athlete here, being a student here, having a chance to be a GA here, and I learned a lot of things in Omaha as a young man. So when I had the opportunity to come back to be the head coach, our goal was to make this basketball program relevant, and I knew we could do it. I knew we had a bunch of things in this city with this facility that we could sell to get the right young men to come, and we just had to put together the blueprint, and they followed it to a T. And I'm proud. I'm so proud. I'll get emotional up here and start crying in a minute here, but just so proud of the fact that we was able to do it in a short period of time, and we did it kind of unconventionally because we was losing early in the year. We was 4-11, and everybody had scratches off, and we was picked 8th in the league, and everybody thought that's what we were going to finish. And credit to these guys. They just said, hey, we're a better basketball team than what we played in the non-con, and they kind of got it all together. We didn't change much. And they got it all fixed. But no, as alumni and as a former player, and it's really a proud moment to be able to bring a conference championship back to this city. Good.
Trash can thing has kind of been a fun thing all year. Was that your idea to have Chancellor come out of the trash can?
I suggested it 2 or 3 days ago. Didn't know it was going to happen and didn't know how it was going to happen, but Adrian, our AD, talked her into doing it, and she had no problem doing it. And I thought that was the funnest thing ever, man. That was big time for her to do that. And that's how bought in our chancellor is in our athletic department. Not just basketball, every sport she supported. And from day one, she supported us and supported me, and she's all in. And we can't say that about a lot of schools, and we can say that about Omaha. She's bought into athletics. All right, thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Just how much fun was that to have a game like this to clinch the regular season title and be able to cut down the nets?
Man, it was
around your net.
It was fun. Just where we started to where we are now, it was really exciting. I'm happy for these guys, and I think it was well deserved.
Man, you couldn't. I'm trying to talk today. I lost my voice already. You couldn't write it any more perfect. To be around these guys every day, go to war with them, eat with them, sleep like we all just at the hotels kicking it every time we're on the road, all with each other every day. To experience this with these group of guys, is the best thing I could ask for.
Was that moment like when you guys checked out for the final time, got that ovation with a 20-point lead on senior day?
Man, I'm trying to find words. I'm usually good at it, but I don't got much. Like, it's just a surreal feeling, and being here with this dude next to me.
Man.
We took a visit and we was walking up that hill. I said, "You want to come here?" He like, "I think so." I was like, "I'm coming." He like, "All right, we going then." We here, so man.
Man, it was crazy. It was well deserved. Just hugging all the coaches and telling each other we love each other, because man, it was well deserved. Like, I have no words for it.
Yeah, a whole team wins a championship, right? But you two have really spearheaded this movement that's going on to turn around this program so quickly. What is the relationship between you two like, and how has that affected this program?
Man, we like brothers. We brothers for real. Like, this is my brother for real. Like, he grew up where he's from, Atlanta, but he grew up in Oklahoma. I'm from there, and we kind of knew each other from there. So, just having the chemistry off the court, that helps us on the court. So.
Yeah, we literally roommates, so we've been here since we got here. We can't get away from each other. Last summer we got into it. We almost fought. Like, that's just how we do. We brothers. So at the end of the day, we love each other, man. It's perfect to celebrate it with each other.
Were there any nerves at the start, thinking about knowing what this game meant, and if there were, kind of how good was it to get out to that big early lead and kind of settle in after?
Personally, I didn't have no nerves. I was looking at it as another game. I was confident in us, and I knew we could win. We just had to go out there and prove it to them.
Yeah, I think I don't really get nervous. I think like before the game starts, I got like a little chilly feeling, and then as soon as I walk out, like we're about to start the game, I do that little jump, and I jump, and then it goes away. I'm locked in after that. So yeah.
You guys held them for scoreless for 8.5 minutes in that second half on a 20-0 run. What's it like when you get your stacking stops on stops and you guys are getting out and run?
Man, that's Omaha basketball. That's been a blueprint since we got here. Like we love to play defense, and if we play defense, get stops and get running, I mean that we're playing out our best. I feel like the first half we didn't play our best. Kel got on us, Tone got on us, like our leaders got on us, and we responded. So that's all you want.
Man, that gets us going. Getting stops on the defensive end and turning it into buckets on the offensive end. That gets us going. That gets the bench turned up, and that gets the crowd fired up, which fires us up also.
How long do you guys celebrate this before turning the page to what is the next chapter of your guys' historic season, and what does that prep look like?
We're gonna get back at it. We're gonna get back to work really fast. Probably celebrate today, probably tomorrow, but we're gonna get back at it, and we're gonna get ready for Sioux Falls. We're the 1 seed, so we got to bye so we get rest, and we're gonna get back to it.
Yeah, man. I think we're gonna celebrate tonight. Wake up tomorrow, feel it, and then when we go back to practice Monday, our coach is gonna treat us like we not nothing. So, I mean, they keep us grounded, and I promise when we go to practice, we gonna tell us we ain't won nothing. So, and that's the truth. We ain't won it. We ain't went to the tournament yet. Me and him never experienced it. So that's the biggest goal. That's what we pushing for. That's what we want, and that's what we gonna get.
Kelly found Tony for a couple of threes early on there, went on his own 11-0 run. What's it do for you guys when he's shooting like he did today?
Man, that opens up the court. That gives everybody else space. Now they got to stick to him. That gives JJ space to get downhill, get to the rack. That gives me space to get downhill and also get to the hole. So that helps us out a lot.
Man, I don't want to cuss, but that's a bad. hey, that kid from Mount City, man. His parents, they bred him with heart, and he whatever he do it 1,010%. He gonna put his all out there. No matter if he subbed in, he literally started the game. Dude hit him in the eye. When he came back in, I saw the look on his face, and I knew the game was over. I knew he was gonna take over. So
He took that personal.
he did.
I know the journey's not done, but what does it mean for you guys to be a part of the group that delivers the first conference title to this particular team?
It means a lot. We made history today, being the first team to do so. And I said it the other day. I always get excited when we play ORU because they're in Tulsa. That's where I'm from. They never recruited me out of high school or JUCO, so it's always good getting payback on them.
Man, I mean, me and Kel were the same position because, I remember they texted me a couple times in high school. I was actually excited about it. Didn't offer, so that game definitely gets a little personal for us. So, playing them today, we're definitely fired up and juiced up, and we just got to get 3 more.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.